Devastation and destruction from ever since time began has been inflicted time and time and again by man against fellow man. Yet man wouldn't learn from history. It makes him more violent, producing deadly weaponry with nothing but evil intent. So the war could never be over, peace could never be seen, as long as man in his quest for power keep destroying fellow human beings, fellow human beings. I'm telling you, nobody, oh, nobody. But when I really look at it, nobody wins a war. No, no. Because the agony of defeat will linger. Nations still hating one another and superpowers. They're looking for more power. As long as violence and aggression still dwell in the hearts of man, brother, the war will go on. It cannot be won. No, 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 the war will go on. Yes, it cannot be won. Fallout from war is chaos. Plenty agony, plenty pain. Economies left in shambles that may never rise up again. Collapse of the money system, disruption of foreign trade, people turning against their leaders for the blunders that they have made. Environmental pollution, radiation taking its course, but the thousands that die in battle, oh what a waste of human resource. Of course, I still telling you, nobody, oh nobody. But when I really think of it, nobody wins a war. The brutal clash of ideologies, carnage and social anarchy, and life reduced to pitiful dimensions. Look, the falling back of progress and growth for entire generation. Sister, it cannot be won. The war will go on. No, 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 no. The war will go on. Yes, it cannot be won. To be there. Ay, 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 ay. War is just like a racket. It pays dividends for a few. But what does it profit the masses? I mean laymen like me and you. While the leaders playing their chess games, using the masses as pawn with political propaganda, the massacre still goes on. The soldiers, they never started, but they give their lives easily, while those leaders are in a safe place working out strategies. So you see, I know nobody, oh nobody. But when you really look at it, nobody wins a war. It has stained the passage of history with the blood of the weak and the mighty. Great, great cultures vanish completely. Look, war can create and destroy political boundaries as it goes on. Brother, the war will go on. It cannot be won. No, 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 no.
It cannot be won.
The object of war is simple. Just conquer and take over. It doesn't matter how many people get wiped out in the massacre. The enemy must be vanquished. The battle has to be won. But look, the conflict could never be over, cause the agony lingers on. There'll always be more dictators, more Hitlers, more Saddam Husseins. And with these lunatics in power, it will just start like in Kosovo, all over again. And again, I'm telling you, nobody,
Nobody.
oh nobody. But when I read of it, nobody wins a war. We need a spiritual revolution to stop this brutish aggression. Always peace in the world will always be out of our hands. As long as the quest for wealth and power still live in the hearts of man, brother, the war will go on. It cannot be won. No, 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 the war will go on. It cannot be won. The war will go on. Peace in the world. The war will go on. We need a spiritual revolution. The war will go on. Lord, put a hand, save the children. The war will go on. Man fighting against man. Be my be my spiritual revolution, spiritual revolution, spiritual revolution. Hi, 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 Thank you, thank you. The war will go on. You see what's going on in Kosovo right now. What we have to do is watch and pray. I'd like to take this opportunity to say Happy Father's Day to all fathers, grandfathers, godfathers, stepfathers. But I would like to say a special Father's Day to someone in the audience. Mr. Augustus Grant, come here. Mr. Augustus Grant, come here. This happens to be my father. Happy Father's Day. What you say too young to be my father? This is my daddy. Happy Father's Day. I love you. So my sister sitting there, I know you is mother and father, so I'm still telling you, my sister Jennifer, Happy Father's Day to you too, because I know you is mother and father. Right, the thing now, Carlos, Happy Father's Day, brother. The thing now started to wax up. All you know, I just like to kick off shoes and thing. But I ain't pelting it in the audience, eh? My sister by it. Do we have any ghetto people here? All right. Hey, hey. Oh, help us, Father. Hey, hey. The sun rises slowly over the hills. Everywhere is gold and sunlight, but still most lives its hotels are crowded. Their days in dark clouds are shrouded. They don't smile and they never will. Only vultures get their fill. Empty promises is what they hear. No running water from year to year. Hearts that no one desire. That if there is a Messiah, someday he'll hear their whispered prayer. Cupboard always bare and scanty. 10 people in a one-bedroom shanty. Forced to sell on the pavement. No vacancy, no employment. Cattle fire cracker from gunshot. Blood that's slow when things get hot. Afraid to look out my window to hear voices from the ghetto. Crying, crying, crying. crying. Voices from the ghetto, crying, crying, crying. Hey, Lord, Lord, crying, voices from the ghetto. Hey, hey. Oh, help us, Father. Oh, Lord. Mothers does just hold their head on, boy. And them woman stronger than a wall. A big pusher iron she daughter. Son in jail for manslaughter. Too bad for he and them bad boys. No bail, that's the black man's choice. Like Shadow say, poverty is hell. She little girl child belly start to swell. Some say life is a cycle, but don't draw she no circle. Where will it all end? Only time could tell. Outside the siren keep howling, inside your belly will growling. Police raid very often, the undertaker measuring a coffin. One night in bed you're sleeping, next night is a wake that you're keeping. So you're praying to win the lotto, not to hear voices from the... What they doing? Crying. Tell me what they're doing. Crying. Oh, Lord, Lord. Crying, 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 crying. Voices from the ghetto. Help us, Father. We are not a forgotten people, Lord. Stretch forth a hand to us, we pray. Come, God. Hey, come, God. Come, God. With dented pride they sold their honor. Revolutions bait politicians pawn. And often their tragic story brings a journalist glory. No wonder they view the world with scorn. From since the day they're born, some call them rebels without a cause. These social victims of unjust laws. But yet we christen we heroes, renegades, desperados, forever knocking on heaven's doors. Hear me! Steel band music shatters the silence, harmony to conquer the violence. Big men run when cops approach, fighting for scraps with the cockroach. Young Turks, they're tough protecting, almost every young girl expecting. So tomorrow, peck still a borrow. There'll be another voice from the ghetto, trust me. Crying, 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 yes, crying, 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 crying. Voices from the ghetto, crying, crying, crying. Oh, pity call, mama. Crying. Hear them pleading, Lord. Voices from the ghetto. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Yeah. Help us, Father. Oh, oh. Social amenities, Lord, heaven knows. Opportunities, well, them always close. Can't get work once in white collar. So if you can't stretch your dollar, it's later for you crap or smoke your pipe. You're short or dead from gripe. Life does rape dignity and pride. Chill, there's only bitterness left inside. And every day is a hustle. Arguments are settled with muscle. Till you're 6 feet deep by 3 feet wide. Children should life keep on drifting. It's something they're smoking or sniffing. Or maybe they're trying to forget this life of misery and regret. No one to come to the rescue except Capleton and Boujou. So their boom boxes they let go to drown out voices from the ghetto. Crying, 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 voices from the ghetto. Crying, crying, yeah, crying, 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 voices from the ghetto. Hey, hey, oh Lord, help us, Father. Oh, oh, hey, hey. As parents struggle to survive, children are neglected and deprived. Illiteracy on the rampage. Some parents never reach college, so with his homework the child must strive if he wants to stay alive. The dropout rate does come out trumps as their big trucks skid and hit life bombs. Them can't relate education to the daily life of starvation, so they take their chances in the dumps. Every day garbage truck they hopping is all junk and metal they scrapping to get a jump start on them Kobo. Some does get squashed like mosquito. So next time we pass in the G.B.T.V in we fancy car air condition, just above the Hummer we motor, we might hear a voice from the ghetto. Crying, 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 hey, crying, 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 voices from the ghetto. Crying, I was born and bred in the ghetto. Crying, I know what I'm talking about, you know. Ask me, Father. I from the ghetto and proud of it. Crying, crying, yeah, crying, 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 crying. Voices from the ghetto. Thank you. And I'd also like you to put your hands together for the young man, although he's not here, that wrote that song, Mr. Christoph Grant. Let's hear it for Christoph. Thank you. That was a straight inspiration from God to bring a message. Some people just die and don't realize or never found their purpose on earth. But I found mine. And mine is to convey the messages of God. I don't care who writes it. God has bestowed a talent upon me with a voice and an ability to perform. So once the song comes, I go carry the message. We tired beg, Lord, we tired plead. Still man wouldn't hear. Every day they're making we bleed. Stick breaking the air. And the authorities is nothing they're doing. The law needs reviewing. It's time to get tough. If they don't really have a clue, I know exactly what to do. Send them by me, enough is enough. For all the twisted desires, give me a pair of old rusty pliers. Squeeze until I shall castrate, embalm it and then cremate. The Bible says it's a must. Ash to ashes, dust to dust. I have a license to circumcise.
Come out to equalize.
I go be cutting them right down to size.
I come out to equalize.
They're bound to stop once they realize.
I come out to equalize.
Equalizer, equalizer, equal rights, equal pain, that is my franchise. I come out to equalize. We're laughing at, eh? You want it? Well, tell them use it in the right places. Move your hand from the way you're blocking, eh? Like making sure. Man gets so callous, man gets so cold. No remorse, no humanity. They're moving brass waist, they're moving bold. Imagine daylight in you. Well, this little black girl, she listened to Gypsy. She went down there to study. She get raped instead, now that damn dread. She thought she would have find the key, but it's a Pandora box of misery. Some might even say she better off dead. But when they hold that son of a Satan, don't tell me about no constitution. With me he don't have a prayer. Hang him high in any square. Tie draws around his neck. Leave it for Kobo to peck. All who find that hash them to civilize.
Come out to equalize.
Me ain't had no time to philosophize.
Come out to equalize.
Send he bring to doctor to analyze, not me. I come out to equalize. You too. Feel you getting it? Equalizer. Equal rights, equal pain, that is my franchise. I come out to equalize. And I have different sizes, eh? Different sizes. So don't feel you're going to be caught because they're small, you're going to save a big one too. All you fathers who like to rape, you dogs committing incest. From my wrath there is no escape, boy. You just raise the hornet's nest. When you stoop so low to molest your daughter, no amount of holy water could ever say he no how. It's more than just flesh your bust. You destroy that young girl's trust. I go stamp 666 on your brow. All of them abusing their daughter. Put them with a horny gorilla. They can't control their appetite. More than the lion go roar tonight. They won't stop their bacchanal. Let King Kong roam the root canal. Them who like to threaten and terrorize.
Come out to equalize.
Them wolf in sheep clothing in disguise.
Come out to equalize.
Whether we castrate or desensitize.
Come out to equalize.
Equalizer. Equalizer. Equal rights, equal pain, that is my franchise. I come out to equalize. Them in the back here too, you know. Them ain't safe neither. Them safe, not them. Why are you? God help those who help themselves. Ladies, you're too one in puck. Put sugar daddy on the shelf, girl. Go and look for work. You know why? When they know it's them alone financing the love and romancing, that soon turn to blows, real blows. If you have a violent man, keep my number close at hand. I go tell you just how this story goes. For all the violent manner, I want a wrench and a half in spanner. You beat my sister black and blue. Your nuts and bolts I will unscrew. You won't stop your dotishness, I go feed it to some razor fish. The piranha pond I will organize.
Come out to equalize.
You must watch it rotting before your eyes.
Come out to equalize.
I will never win the Nobel Peace Prize and I don't care.
Come out to equalize.
Equalizer. Equalizer. Equal rights, equal pain, that is my franchise. I come out to equalize. Who don't like that? Now, if I tell you something, most Caribbean men have deemed me singing Sandra a man basher. But contrary to all your belief, me ain't no man basher. I am just a very observant, damn rebellious female. Or you still have it, ladies? The last time I checked, I had mine. Delighted to be the delight. You want to help to mind your family. You want to help your man financially. But nowadays it's really very hard to get a job as a girl in Trinidad. You're looking now to find something to do. You meet a boss man who promised to help you. But when the man lay down the condition, it's nothing else but humiliation. They want to see your whole anatomy. They want to see where your doctor never see. They want to do what your husband never do. Still you will know if that scamp will hire you. Well, it is all this humiliation to get a job these days as a woman. Brother, they could keep
Their money, my honey, and die with my dignity.
not at all. Be bombarded. Oh, yeah, yeah. Badam, be bam, be dum, be day, babadabay. Some of them done pack up already, yet they sit down, waiting like Mappy P, using the power of the cash and position, waiting to abuse and exploit every woman. To get the work you have to go to bed with he, become his slave, his second wife and deputy. And as the next woman come on the line, he start to tell you you ain't good, you can't whine. They want to see you in some fancy, fancy pose. Want to see how you look without your clothes. They want you cock up like a bloody acrobat. The wife at home, they can't ask she to do that. So before I had to lick down somebody, or cause the police come for me, tell them they could keep their money, I go keep my honey and die with my dignity. I'm born with it. Looking for work, you might bounce up a fellow who might be looking quite handsome and macho. You tell yourself you want to work with him, so you decide you go try a ratchet fee. But when you're done, it's then you get to know he wife leave him and gone long time ago. With all the cash he have, he's a failure. The man ain't nothing but a blinking sukuya. He want to feel up your navel and your breast. He want to see if you are loader on your chest. The things he want to do you with his hand. Like if he's searching to find the promised land. I am a woman, I don't make any skylark. Before I slap you and you die of heart attack. Glasses, keep your money.
Keep my honey and die with my dignity.
It have a lot of women just like me who might be not well off financially. You need a job and you really need it bad. A man decide to help you must feel glad. But if you value yourself as a woman, you will demand respect from the vagabond. Stand up to them, let them know the truth. It's what you want to end up blinking prostitute. You have a mole on your back, they want to see. They want to see if you have marks on your belly. They want to know how much man you had before. And if you're strong enough to take any more. I have my pride and I have my ambition. I want to hold my head up high as a woman. So tell them they could keep their money, I will keep my
Honey and die with my dignity.
Keeping the lyrics conscious, the reigning monarch, Her Majesty, show your love for singing Sandra.